Quarterback out of the situation.
Star Trek hero Chris Pine is taking on another famous role in Jack Ryan's Shadow Recruit. He'll be the fourth actor to play the titular character created by legendary spy novelist Tom Clancy. Shadow Recruit will follow Ryan's origins as a CIA analyst who is thrown into the field when he uncovers a terrorist plot. Kenneth Branagh is in the director's chair for the first time since Thor and will also star as Viktor Sherevin, a Russian businessman with plans to cripple the world's economy in a terrorist attack. Keira Knightley and Kevin Costner also co-star in the film. Although Shadow Recruit is the fifth Jack Ryan movie adaptation, it will be the first one with an original storyline that isn't based off a Clancy novel.
Oh my God.
Kevin Hart and Ice Cube are teaming up for the comedic answer to Training Day with Ride Along. Hart plays an underachieving high school security officer looking to impress his fiance's older brother by proving himself on a patrol through Atlanta. Ice Cube is a hot-tempered cop who plans to scare Hart on his trip through the streets, but the big mouth on his future brother-in-law takes them on a crazy ride that leads them to the city's most notorious criminal.
You can't drive it now.
The Israeli filmmakers behind the indie horror flick Rabies are splattering back onto screens with Big Bad Wolves. After the brutal murders of several children go unsolved, a vigilante cop takes matters into his own hands to get answers from the investigation's main subject. Things get even more complicated when the father of a victim becomes involved, setting the men on a path full of twists, turns, and shocking violence. Home video systems continue to deliver scares this month when Devil's Due arrives in theaters. The found footage film is told through the lens of an expectant father who captures sinister changes in his wife that can't be blamed on hormones. The couple soon find out that their little miracle might actually be the Antichrist set to bring on the end of days.
Why don't you tell us what really happened?
The cast of this next film is going nuts for nuts. Will Arnett, Liam Neeson, Brendan Fraser, and Katherine Heigl all lend their vocal talents to a crew of critters in The Nut Job. When a bad-tempered squirrel named Surly accidentally burns down his community store of winter food, he's banished from his park and forced to survive on his own. When a new nut shop opens up nearby, Surly cracks open a plan that could save his life and supply his community with enough food for the winter, if he can pull off the biggest heist of his life.
What'd you have for breakfast?